side. We got Roy Tekken going up against Geese Joestar.
Geese Joestar. I wonder who he's a fan of. I wonder what's his favorite anime and who's his favorite fighting game character is.
That's a powerful name, dude.
But here we got Divine Exorcist. Looks like a very, very young kid. That name right there, the name itself shows me Tekken 7 new player, right?
Even though that's for his character. Yep.
That says Tekken 2 he started on, although he started playing in 2019. And player influence the most Shadow. That's a yeah, a lot of Claudio inspiration there, and obviously with the name Divine Exorcist.
That's wild too, because like also like you got Claudio's a brand new character to 7, you know, like who do you guys think he's coming back late? I don't know. Like,
his little shine in the story mode.
I feel like Claudio has like probably the best chance out of the newest characters.
Yeah.
And then we also got
EVU or Edu. I think it's Edu.
Yeah, we're not too sure how his name is pronounced, right?
Yeah. But I do
Twitter
know
handle is like Edo.
I do know that this Alisa player from Panama, very, very everything's Alisa based. Chanel favorite character, Alisa, obviously. So
started like 2008. Wow, so that's probably like Tekken 6 times when Alisa was first introduced as well. So yeah, both these players like picked up a character that was brand new to their like timeline of Tekken, you know. So that's pretty sick to see. Alisa came out in Tekken 6, stuck around since Tekken 6, Tekken 2. We have her now in Tekken 7 as well. Divine Exorcist, you know, Claudio in the story mode. Ricky just went through the story mode recently. He found out, he's like, oh, he actually is an exorcist. Like,
yeah, I didn't know. I thought that was just for show. I didn't realize it was actually a real thing, you know. But oh man, we are here and we're about to begin here. Divine Exorcist versus Edu. And we got to see Divine Exorcist warm up a little bit. If you guys were tuning into Rip's stream earlier, he was playing Divine Exorcist in a little set.
Imitating a first to 3, and
Rip was trying to claim that it was a trip to Amsterdam.
Yep, that he was fighting for.
And he denied.
Didn't win.
He got denied.
We'll see if that's his little spoiler for what's gonna happen right now against EVU.
Well, you know Rip's ego, right? You know he wants Divine Exorcist to win, so that when he does, he's like, that was all me.
Yeah.
I warmed him up.
I sent him to Amsterdam.
Yeah, that was all. I did all that.
Sounds like Rip. Ooh, the running 2 pressure. Both these characters have been wall crushed off their running 2s. It's pretty funny.
Round 2.
Those are the good ones too, but you don't see
on block, but they're high, so it's like there's the risk there, but it's just like it's so strong, you know. They block it at the wall, you get extra plus down.
Yeah, you know, I think honestly the best part about it, the wall crush system, is just the fact now that they have a reason to duck. So now all you do is run at them and they're always ducking anyway, so now you just wall splat.
Exactly. Wall splatting with a big chunky mid.
Oh, nice whiff punish.
No back roll to avoid the follow-up after the power crush either. Not technically guaranteed, but Divine Exorcist, no back roll there.
I thought the wall was just too close anyways. They just missed it. 2-0. Regular throw, no break.
Works out, yeah. Ooh, catches him trying to step. Confirms, nice. Adjusting for the sidewall.
Try to get the last extra hit to get the blue, but didn't get it.
Oh, wow, wall crush into big sweep. Chainsaws are out. Down Jess to get her out of the pressure. Wall crush at the wall. Regular throw.
Oh no. This seems like it could be a little bit of of the weakness here. I mean, I heard Rip say, you know, even Korea, man, offline, they're not breaking regular throws.
I know, right? Yeah, we're never getting the throw system coming back, are we?
Yeah, if people keep fronting like these throws are hard. Oh man! Oh, the chainsaws! I like the little walk up.
Oh my god! The chainsaw pressure added up, man. EDU takes the first game. Dude, Alisa. Then the chainsaws are out, and like everything is hitting from the chainsaws. It just hurts, man. It hurts, especially that 1+2, the forward 1+2, and then she gets the screw afterward, or she could keep you standing with the forward 1 for more pressures. It's nasty. It's nasty.
Yeah, it feels like they finally kind of fleshed out that chainsaw stance. Like ever since you had it in Tekken 6 and even in someone in Tag 2, it's never felt like a full, like, its own unique stance, right? It's always like you got the chainsaws out, let me put them away real quick.
Most of the time, yeah, it's just like, I don't even want to play with these out, you know?
It's like you had them out, but it was like, why? You know, it's like, my moves are better without these things. But now it feels like there's a strong purpose to keep it there, you know? And plus, when you're good with her movement with it, with the side steps and all the whip punishing with it, it can definitely be like just an annoying thing to deal with, especially because the lows feel like they hurt like hell, and they're plus a million.
Yep, and then yeah, they're barely even punishable.
Yeah, it's like every time I see a chainsaw out, in my mind, I'm thinking I want them to block anything. Just get them away from the chainsaws. As playing against it now, so I know now as a player, it's like if I want them to not have chainsaws, that means it's too good.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's super annoying to deal with. And we saw Divine Exorcist try to challenge the chainsaw with a down jab just to get her out of the stand. So
yeah,
it's definitely, it has some character recognition there on what to do, but still down the first game. EDU looking strong with the Alisa.
Divine Exorcist can make it happen here. I know Divine Exorcist does have some other characters. We saw in that hype intro too. We saw some Eddie in there as well, but obviously the Claudio, the name, his name is not Divine, you know, Dancer, Divine Capoeirist. Divine Exorcist for a reason.
Could you imagine if a player like the name Divine Exorcist didn't play Claudio in this game? It just seems wrong, you know? Like Geese Joestar didn't play Geese. I'd be surprised.
I mean, we've had a Geese master, you know.
True.
But see, that name existed before Geese was even in Tekken. It's a little, that would kind of make sense.
Little bit forgivable, little bit.
Yeah. Fight. Nexus is on the board here, but can he keep up the pressure? One thing about Alisa always is her backdash.
Yeah,
one of the stronger ones. Always been a very strong backdash too.
Good punish there with the 2-4. Perfect 12 frame punish there. And knockdown, resend neutral, gets the duck, double ducked it though. He stood back up and he's like, wait a minute, the high just whipped, I got a duck.
Yeah, that was a good float too. Oh, that's the
accidental. Got the pick up, because the sidewall was there, good recognition. Good punish, caught him trying to step. You know, Alisa has such good movement that you kind of want to step a lot of times, but man, that while standing 1-1 from Claudio is +9, so it's really hard to step a lot of things after that.
Yeah, you think that even though you have a really good side step, you can get away from frame data. Sometimes it's impossible.
Right.
Good block.
Ooh.
But this time, Divine is just not swinging. He's like, I got blocked, I got punished last time. Let me not do anything. Oh, nice attempt.
Nice. Oh, caught him ducking. 4-4-1+2 is a launcher. Nice. So alive though.
Oh no.
Oh,
can he get the kill? I think he does.
It's dead. Oh my
Barely.
God. Dude, that ender does so much. Back 4-3-2. And especially after, because he gets the blue back too. So it's like as soon as he uses his rage drive, he gets the blue instantly, and then he can cash out at the end of the combo with that string. That's a chunk of that.
I only thought that was a wall combo. The fact that he did that in the open, I had to watch the replay, and I was just like watching it barely hit the toes.
Right.
At the end, I'm like, what? He barely made that hit, dude.
Dude, as a wall combo too, like that last hit, because it hits the grounded scaling on it. It does.
Those are strings, like, you know, that were like, it felt like it was invented strictly for one purpose, the wall combo or something like that. You know, some strings just feel like that, and that one almost feels too perfect. It's like it's 2 hits, big chunky grounded hit, and it looks cool as hell.
Right? Like Claudio is an interesting character, man. Cause like in the earlier seasons, like on release console, and I think like season 1 and 2. He's not the same Claudio as he is now. Like some of the moves he couldn't even like use without Starburst. Now he can use all the moves without it, and it's just like all these different properties on it too. Claudio definitely got fleshed out quite a bit throughout the season. Here we go, they're all tied up. Race to 3 again.
It's pretty interesting too, just because even though he's changed throughout the seasons, the players that play him still kind of all have their own unique take on him. Like none of them are real. He doesn't really fall into one style.
Yeah. Claudio,
Round
I think
one.
he's probably like the most
Fight.
popular of the new Tekken 7 characters, or like released Tekken 7 characters, I should say.
Yeah, for sure. That was weird looking.
Right? The 1+2 went right over his head and he was like still retracting back into Claudio.
Yeah, it looked like she ended up just like moonwalking, gliding into him.
Moonglide backwards.
It looked weird, like like sometimes you see a car like a car like slowly moving and you think like, oh, your foot's not on the brake.
Right? Yeah,
like
that's yeah.
It's like slowly gliding. You're like, oh, something's wrong here. Someone's foot's not on the brake. Must be
Right?
KO.
Car's rolling, bro. Catch your car.
Fight.
Oh, there's nice sidestep.
Oh, again, the chainsaw sidestep.
Another down blow too, though.
Or
Again.
2 chainsaws out. Wow. Threads the needle with a hop kick there after the 1-2. Damage after a hop kick combo, but gets tagged.
Fine, Exorcist make this
Keeps the
comeback here.
blue.
Be a tough one.
Oh, uses it there. If it hit, would have been the round. Running 2 pressure. Breaks the throw. Nice. Back to neutral. Oh, she was coming in.
Spends it immediately. Breaks the throw. Trying to use those throws, but
Oh, Ray's drive flips him trying to move around.
3.
yeah.
Fight.
That might be the one rage drive with infinite range, despite what
It actually has infinite.
despite what some people may claim about other rage drives. Even then, I've seen this one. I've seen hers whiff too.
Oh my god, all the chainsaw offense is working, bro.
You win.
Man, these games are very, very, very swing heavy. They seem so dominant, right? It feels like 3-0s, 3-0 beatdowns.
Yep, the momentum is super fat on both players' sides. Whenever they get going, dude, it's just like, I can't stop this train.
It's like who can keep one first? Who is it? Can Claudio keep his starburst or can she keep her chainsaws? It's like one or the other. Just who can keep using that first?
Yeah, EDU right there. It definitely seemed like he played around with the chainsaws a lot more in that game. It's just like, even on block, dude, it's just like 4-2 chainsaws. Everything just chainsaw out. I just want to keep the chainsaw pressure going. Even though it's on an infinite too, right? And chainsaws have like kind of like a limited range, but it's just like, nope, I'm gonna keep the chainsaw offense going. The sidestep from Destroy Form, which is the chainsaw mode, we saw come into play a lot too. The sidestep rise and then getting the punishes with it. So really good movement with chainsaws out or not.
It seems like the infinite stage here is probably going to be the choice for Alisa. So I think if you're a Divine Exorcist, you probably go to a wall stage, try to keep it more contained, try to get more, obviously wall damage and all that. But this is such a swing heavy game, it feels like once someone gets one hit, the momentum is all in their favor, and they're just on the back foot, and like you're constantly trying to block any mix-up. And it seems like every mix-up they tried to block, they've all guessed wrong.
What? We got the switch up. Claudio 1.0, the Lars, and
1.0.
Oh, or like Lars is 1.0, and then Lars 2.0 is Claudio. Wow.
I feel like Lars is a little bit more updated than Claudio. Although Claudio, I don't know. I feel like they're both out of date.
Yeah, they're not coming back for Tekken.
No, they're both coming back.
I know, they're
everyone in this set is coming back.
Yeah, true. In the story, man, it's a good sign.
They're all friends
With Jin. That's also
see, you're friends with the main character. You're hella in. See if this. Wow, did he try the lightning screw?
I think so. That's what it sounded like. Got the orbital though.
The combo though, that could have been.
Oh no! Oh boy!
Oh man!
He almost died from the freaking right side step again with the chainsaws out.
Lars does have one of those funny, like 2-hit strings where it high mid tracks a little.
Especially in the older games, like just track all day. 1-2, down back 2-1. Couldn't step those before. Oh, caught him with a full crouch mix.
Nice block, but didn't expect it. I don't think it was intentional. A lot of stepping from you trying to get something happening. Wow!
Oh, the
that
tracking
yeah.
on that full crouch down forward too.
Oh, the tracking again?
Right? And it caught her out of the air so he gets a combo. Didn't complete it though!
The awareness from Edu to know that, alright, he whiffed, gotta whiff punish.
Fight.
Staying composed. Oh, some new stuff. Lars never had those before. Use the screw to break the wall, doesn't matter. I'm a wall specialist.
Too many hits.
Used up all your hits. Your wall hits carry over from one wall spot to another one. Ooh, in the back.
Oh, try to get a back throw there.
Yeah, only +5, so not gonna be able to get anything too guaranteed after that. Oh, moved after back 3. Silent entry found his mark with the raise drive. Went for it. Oh, only got the 12 punish. She has a couple of good 14 crit punches too. Shoe shine. Both these characters have a shoe shine.
Good choice of moves there to get the airborne, and a lot of throws from Divine Exorcist now all being broken.
Ooh.
Challenges.
Okay.
Oh, nice
flow.
Yeah, good
Nice.
choice.
No ender.
Man, these Lars combos are getting real wacky.
Yeah, the axis on the silent entry screw, it makes it so funky sometimes. Brain drive, not that shoulder. No, he goes for mix. Oh, no.
Man, that might cost them going for that mix rather than going for guaranteed damage.
Right. Shoulder would have done a big chunk, and he could have just closed it out with a simple mid-low, but went for something bigger that would just kill right off the bat.
Still in it though. It still has the lead and finally gets the throw. He's broken through that defense with a ton of throws, gets the counter hit. That's big.
Ball's in a funky spot.
Man.
Yeah, all these sidewalls today, man. It's 12, not 13. Oh, against the Lars clef cannon. Shout outs to Rito.
Man, yeah, Divine Exorcist has not been able to finish a Lars combo because either the axis has been funky or these walls are getting in the way. It's just like he cannot get one straight on axis combo, like ever.
Dude, that was like the same thing we saw earlier in South America, right? The first winners final set with Noel and oh my god, every wall freaking launch or anything low parry was just like this looming sidewall, you son of a.
And you know too, because like you get a launch, you're like, well, this combo is only gonna be 2 hits long.
Goddamn sidewall again.
It's real crazy. It's all of a sudden you get a sidewall. It's like I gotta turn this into a Tekken 4 comp. All
right, just
launch,
catch out really
spike.
early. Yeah.
Launch spike, Oki.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
Get it over with.
Dude, that's the thing about situational awareness, man. We talk about that a lot, but it's just like, you know, it's like sometimes you get the big block on a low. You know your launcher is gonna be screwed by the sidewall. It's like, what's the most safest way I could get damage and, you know, cash out with this sidewall right here? So it's just like, sometimes if you go for your regular bread and butters, man, you might be getting a back turn because you overcommitted for a string and then they tackle in your ass and ooh.
And it feels bad too, right? Because a lot of instances you're thinking to yourself, I did the right thing and I got punished for it, you know?
It's
but
like, nope, that wall was there, bro.
Yeah, you have to recognize that there are a lot of small little variables in Tekken that are just there, you know. We've always said it earlier, you know, Harada's finger is always looming, you know?
Yep.
And that's Harada's finger. Those sidewalls
ruin your day. Ruin your life sidewalls, bro.
When you're getting hit, bro, you know those sidewalls. No, that's your lifeline. You see that sidewall, you're like, that's oxygen.
Yep, please save me, please.
This combo's been drowning me for the past 10 seconds, but the sidewall's gonna save me.
I need that support. Okay, we got the ender here. Divine Exorcist finding the Lars Orbitals.
Finding that there's no sidewalls in an infinite stage.
Hey,
no way to ruin his combos.
It's gonna take us weeks to get to those mountains on foot, thank goodness.
Lars can get there in 3 combos.
Probably.
Alright. Nice block though this time. Down back forward.
Divine Exorcist not too scared to go for the 4-4-4-3. Oh, wasn't there in time.
It was
Had the right read. It was like yeah, it was super close. Oh my god!
And the priority from Divine Nexus. He's been getting a lot of these orbitals just kind of out neutral.
Again, it's so good, you know, for Lars that they changed dynamic entry 2 to hit grounded now. Because it's in Oki scenarios like that, it's like, dude, it's just gonna hit you grounded or it's gonna float you if you try your Alisa pickup. But great whiff punish there from EVU.
Yeah, this is his last chance here. Divine Nexus is on 7 points to get into grand finals. One step
And he
closer
was
to
up
Amsterdam.
2-0-2. Same scenario.
It's getting close, man.
The Lars switch really paying off. Lawsuit in 2022?
This time. What a low parry.
We're gonna do with this. Got Rage 2, cash out.
He hasn't been using that big ass low either, so.
One more chance!
No, no punish!
Oh my god! Oh, it's over his shoulder! Oh man! He hasn't used that at all. Down forward 3 into the, because he just tested him too. Like the down forward 3-3, he just threw it out. He's like, oh, he respects that. It's the second time he's just like down forward 3, dynamic entry, guess.